So this was one of the quiz problems. I wanted to go over some details. So most of you started off with writing limit as t goes to infinity. So remember, it's t, not x here, right? There's x's inside the integral, so you have to use a different letter. So it's t to infinity, and then you put the t there where the infinity was, right? Okay. So this one here, most of you recognize that it was easy u substitution. That's the hardest these integrals get, right, is easy u, so 2x dx. So be careful. I saw some people moving the x's over by the u's, so du over x or something like that, and 2 dx. So that's really bad. Do not put x's and u's together, okay? So I'm going to make more strict on the details of you doing u substitution. So you want 1/2 du equaling x dx, right? So then I'm going to carry this along. Limit as t goes to infinity, 2 to t, and I'm going to put this in. So x dx gets a 1/2 du. Oops, that's a t up there, right? And then I have 1 over root u, so that's u to the negative 1/2. Oops. Negative 1/2 like that. Okay, so I'm going to pull the 1/2 outside, carry the limit along. So now I'm going to take the antiderivative, so I get 2 u to the 1/2, or square root of u, between 2 and t. Remember, big ugly star here, put the x's back in before you put these limits of integration back in. So 1/2, limit as t goes to infinity, 2. So I have square root of 1 plus x squared. Okay, so now I'm going to plug in. So that's the t and the 2. So this 2 and 1/2 go away, so I'm left with this. So I have the square root of, okay, this is where a lot of people made a mistake. I need to see you put the t in. So I get 1 plus t squared, subtract, then put the 2 in, 1 plus 4. So you never put infinity in here. This out here with this limit, this says, oh, I'm plugging in infinity. So you don't ever, so not, I don't want to see the 1 plus infinity squared. So that's bad math. Don't do that. So you look at this, you say, oh, look at that, infinity squared. That's all big, a big infinity. So that's a number, but infinity minus a number is infinity. So that means that this integral diverges. Okay, so let me move to the other one that I saw. This one here, 0 to 4 dx, cube root of 4 minus x. Okay, Canvas is still making problems. So on some people's papers, they took a screenshot and sent it to me by Pronto. You must be on Pronto. It looked like that. So there was a missing something. So Pronto me, and I'll tell you, it's a negative, right? And so you put the negative in. Okay. So you must be on Pronto to be able to send me questions during the quiz or a test. So here, there's no infinity. And question said converge or diverge. So I'm looking for a vertical asymptote. I see that 4 makes the denominator 0. So if I'm looking between 0 and 4, I'm coming towards 4 from the negative side. So you need to say limit as t goes to 4 from the negative side, 0 to t. And then I'm going to do the u substitution at the same time. So I get negative dx. So I'll get u to the negative 1/3 negative du, right? Put the negative on the other side. All right, so let's take the antiderivative. So I get u to the 2/3 times 3/2. I'm going to put the negative here. And then 0 to t. Again, put the x's back in. Don't forget that part, right? And here, so I get negative 3/2. So I have 4 minus x to the 2/3 power between 0 and t. So limit as t goes to 4 from the negative. Got to keep writing that limit. Now plug the t in. So 4 minus t to the 2/3. Subtract a negative 3/2. So it's going to turn into positive 3/2. Now I'm plugging in x is 0. So I get 4 to the 2/3. So now I'm looking to take this limit. So you're never plugging in the 4. You look and think about it. Okay, as t goes to 4 from the negative side, I put the t of 4 in here. This gives me 0. So this whole term goes away. So you just, that goes away. So you get, 3/2, 4 to the 2/3. So as a result, I know that this integral converges. So lots of people miss the step of plugging in the t. Quite a few people miss the step of putting the x's back in before you use the limits of integration. So wanting you to be careful and get full credit on the test.